Hi guys, today I am gonna do a video that I told you guys I was gonna do a while back, and that's a rebooted skincare. And I'm the type of person that normally changes like one thing in my routine at a time. Like I'll switch up a moisturizer or a toner or something, and kind of see how it goes, because you don't want to change too much at once, because then you don't know what's working for you and your skin's kind of going into shock from all these different products. But recently I did that. Like I slowly changed one product and then another product like every month or something, and it didn't work out. Like I didn't like a lot of the products that I was switched to. A lot of them weren't working. I think one of them was actually breaking me out. We will get to that. You guys saw my last skincare routine. I'll link it, not here because you can't do that anymore, but in the description box. But that was the skincare routine I did. I filmed it without any makeup on. That's how good I felt about my skin at the time. I felt really good about my skin. That was a really good routine. My only biggest skin issue when I did that was scarring. And obviously like under eye circles and stuff, but that's not what this is about. It's mostly about acne. You guys know I've struggled with acne for like 15 years, and my biggest issue, like I said, about 5 months ago, I want to say, was scarring. Like I literally barely had active breakouts. If I did, they were like a little tiny whitehead here or there from like eating bad, and like they went away in like a day or two. I wasn't having any cystic breakouts. Like everything was going good. But I tried to switch to some products that were more towards chemical exfoliants, things that were supposed to help with scarring. They didn't really work. And I also, at this time, it was like beginning of winter, so my skin started to get more dry, and my makeup was getting like cakey, and like when I would apply it, it would like pull on like dry skin, gross. But so I switched my day cream and my night cream to something supposedly heavier. And we're gonna talk through, I guess, the routine, like from cleansers to moisturizers, like all the products, and I'll tell you what I have been using and what I'm going back to. So I want to say every single thing that I've like switching back to, like, as I'm rebooting it, I have used before, so that's kind of why I can switch a lot of things at once, because I know how I react to them already. So for cleansing, I've pretty much kept this the same. In the morning, I use the Lush Angels on Bare Skin Solid Cleanser. Showed you guys this before. I've been using this for 100 years. And then I also use the CeraVe Renewing Essay Cleanser at night. This is a new one too that I haven't used yet. My other one's like that much love. I love these. I don't think these have anything to do with my skin being bad at the moment. I haven't been using this as much though. I just feel like this is better, to be honest. Like I use this when I do feel like I have a bit more rough texture, or I haven't used it in a while. I haven't been using a lot of face masks recently, or like special exfoliators and stuff. Like this is what I'll reach for because it's so gentle and it does kind of smooth out any kind of bumps and things like that. But this I just think is great for like daily use, and it doesn't over dry me, and it's just perfect. I really love this, and it's affordable. And there's also always a $2 coupon for CeraVe on their website you can print out. Onto toning. The product I've been using, which I've been raving about for over a year, is the Thayer's Witch Hazel with lavender, and I love this. This is like my holy grail. I'm obsessed with it. But Glossier came out with their solution. Now I did a full review on this on my blog, like full on like 6-week trial, pictures before and after. So if you want to check that out and you want to see like if you would like this and like what I thought about it, not just the results, like how it felt, everything, you can go check that out. I'll link it below. But so because this is a chemical exfoliant, it has salicylic acid, AHA, BHA, PHA, and it's meant for acne. Now pretty much all of the pictures that they showed of this when it came out was fixing scarring, pores and things like that, and those are kind of my issues when I first started using that. I didn't have a lot of current breakouts. A lot of them were ceased and were scars, redness, and I have big pores. And so what I was concerned about is that this would dry me out, because I thought it would be similar to the Pixi Glow Tonic, which I loved for a while, but it did end up over drying me severely. I was painfully dry. Like I wanted to cry. It hurt so much. My skin was in pain. So I was very nervous about using this. So what I did is I only used it once a day. It says to use twice a day, morning and night. So I only used it at night along with like a heavier moisturizer. So I kept with this toner in the morning. And after about, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks, you can check in my blog post, this wasn't drying me out and it didn't do much. Like I wasn't noticing anything kind of from this other than like a smoothing effect, which I feel like would happen no matter what you're switching to. Like you always kind of get that fresh smoothness when you first try something new. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to switch to 2 times a day, and I dropped this. Very sad, but I dropped this out for a while and wanted to use this in the morning and at night. This literally did nothing. In that blog post, it does look like it made me break out, because my before and after pictures aren't what you'd expect, but it wasn't this. I don't think this made me break out at all. It felt nice and it's good, and I do think that it would help more current breakouts, because when I did get a few current breakouts, they went away faster. Didn't do much for what I needed it to do. It just didn't do enough for me. Obviously the reviews are great, people love this. For me, it wasn't the best. So right now I am switching back to this. I've been using my Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner, again, morning and night for like the last 2 nights. And I've already seen a difference in my skin. I just think this is so good and so gentle, and there's no nerves of it over drying me or anything. Like, I would recommend this for anyone, and it smells like heaven. Now, before I go in with moisturizer morning and night, I use a serum. I never used to do this. This is like a newer step for me, and the night serum I use is the same I've used since that last video, and that is a Super Pure by Glossier. I love this. I still use this at night. It just feels like nothing. It's like water. It absorbs into the skin like you would never know you had anything on. Like, some serums are shiny and like take a while to sink in. This like absorbs so quick, and it doesn't over dry me, but it helps with redness and acne, and just makes things go away faster. And I wouldn't recommend it for anyone with like cystic acne. Like, not that it wouldn't help, but it's not strong enough for someone with cystic acne. Like, I think this is great for adult acne if you have a few spots here and there, and you also don't want to worry about dryness. That's when I would recommend this, and it's great. I do, though, have one from The Ordinary, which has the same ingredients in it, and it's like a quarter of the price. So as much as I love Glossier, and like I'm a rep for them and everything, we'll see if that one's as good. I'm going to try it when I'm done with this one. Then in the morning, the serum I've been using is the Glossier Super Glow. This pretty much is meant to brighten and energize dull skin. So pretty much when I was looking at the reviews of this, I was looking to see if anyone said it helped with scarring and dullness. And kind of when you have acne scars, that's kind of what I would describe my skin as, dull. And you want to brighten the darkness, because scarring is the darkening of the skin. And I also have some melasma around here. I posted a video about that recently, so that's kind of a darkening in the skin as well. So I was hoping this would do something. My dermatologist told me it won't, for melasma at least, because you need something really, really strong, and like the only prescription they make for it is like over $200, so that's super. I was just gonna use this anyway, like I wanted to try it out. I put this in my blog post on Glossier. I did like a full brand post of everything I've tried, and it's not bad, but it's not life-changing. Like, it did not help my scarring. It hasn't blurred or faded it, but what it has done is give me a glow. Like, I use this every morning, and I just feel like my skin looks glowier, like as though it's, even though it's not cleared or blurred or anything like that, it does brighten somehow, in a subtle way. It's not something I think someone would come up to you and be like, oh my god, your skin is so bright. But if you look in the mirror, I feel like you'll catch yourself just looking less dull, less like blah, and a little bit more like radiant. I'm not wearing any highlight right now, but I just feel like my skin just looks brighter, and that is due to this. I do like it, and it's just as thin, if not thinner, than Super Pure, so it absorbs like that, but I don't know if I'd repurchase it. I think it's really nice, and I love the effect, but it's not enough for me. Like, for something that costs this much, I need it to do more. I use it every day and I like it, and I'll definitely use it up and keep using it, but it's not like life-changing. It's just if you like the extra like brightness, it's nice. Now this is the big one. This is the one that I think has affected my skin the most, the switch. So you guys know my last skincare routine. This was the moisturizer I was using, the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I'm obsessed with this. It was great. I probably used 3 different bottles of it, like that's how long I was using it for. And I was using the PM, both AM and PM, because most SPF makes me break out, and they have the AM version, but I didn't want to get it, so I was just using this one day and night. And I loved it. It's lightweight, it's perfect. This winter, like I said, I switched a lot of things up, because when winter first started, my skin started to just get a little bit more dry. And this says it's for normal skin, I'm pretty sure, somewhere normal to dry skin. And so I thought, you know what, Cetaphil makes one, and it's for dry and extra dry skin. The bottles look almost identical, and I know Cetaphil is more for, I don't want to say younger people, but I feel like CeraVe has more anti-aging elements to it, and Cetaphil is more for like acne-prone, teenager, that kind of thing. But it did say, you know, it also is fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, all that fun stuff. It said for dry, extra dry skin, so I thought, okay, in the winter my skin is more dry, so I'll try this. I think that's completely BS, to be honest. Like, this is not for dry skin, for normal to oily skin. I think it is so lightweight. Like, I told you this one's lightweight. This one's like water. Like, if you put it in your hand, it like seeps through your fingers. You could shake it up all you want, but you can hear it's like water in here. I think it was breaking me out, and I know it's non-comedogenic and all that fun stuff, but I really don't know what else to put up to this, because since I've been using this, that's when I had a lot more breakouts. I stopped using this about a week ago, and my breakouts have definitely decreased like by 80%. So I don't want to waste this because I still have quite a bit left in here. So I'm just using it on my neck so I don't get like old saggy neck. That's why I end up using my moisturizers that I end up not loving. I use them like that because they still offer some moisture, you know? But I just wouldn't recommend this. Like honestly, I know it's probably like a staple for a lot of people, but it says for dry and extra dry skin, but like usually when you're dry skin and you reach for a moisturizer that's like heavy duty, you want it to be thicker. Like I don't really mind the feeling of moisturizer on my skin. I think it's nice because I know it's moisturizing and it kind of creates a layer from like the dry air to your skin. This literally like absorbed so quickly as if it was like a water serum. It just didn't do anything. I just don't understand how this is for extra dry skin. Like maybe they messed this up. I don't know, but I like this one, so I purchased this one again, and I won't be buying this again. I just noticed that I really like CeraVe better. What I'm using right now in the AM is the CeraVe AM with SPF. I decided to switch this because when I talked to my dermatologist about my melasma, she said the best thing you can do is stay out of the sun. I'm not in the sun all that often. I don't usually use a moisturizer with SPF in it. Normally when I go out, I'm wearing makeup that has SPF, but recently I've been using makeup that doesn't have SPF, so I thought even when I don't wear makeup and I go out, I should be protecting my skin better. Like I'm really good about doing it in the summer and stuff, but just the rest of the year I like couldn't be bothered. So I changed my mind. I thought, you know what, if I love the PM one so much, this one has the exact same ingredients plus 4 different types of SPF or something. It is different. Pretty different. I was expecting it to be the same consistency. It's not, but I have been using this for about a week now and I do like it. Because it has the SPF in it though, it does, I don't want to say it leaves a white cast because it doesn't, but it does take longer to blend into the skin. It's a bit thicker than the other one. It's still lightweight, like you don't feel it, but it feels more like you're rubbing SPF into your skin than moisturizer. But it is a moisturizer, and it even said something on the box about it's supposed to not leave that whiteness on your skin, and it doesn't, but you do have to, like, if you're the kind of person that's going to throw a moisturizer on and not look in the mirror, you don't want to get this. You do have to, like, I have to look quite close because there'll be like whiteness in here and just like certain spots that I didn't blend well enough because it is thicker and it is an SPF. But I do like it and it leaves my skin very soft, very smooth. My makeup does not cling as much to dryness as it did with the Cetaphil one. And like I said, it's thicker too, which I prefer. But I really like this. I think it is $1 more than this though, which is annoying just for the SPF factor. But like I said, you can get a $2 coupon on their website. I'm sticking with these two as of the moment. But like I said, in the winter, I wanted something thicker, especially at night. So I picked up the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. It's in a pot. It's like not a lotion. It's like a full-on cream. I could throw it at you and nothing would come out. I've got a third left of this and I like it. I don't not like it, but I do think that this one is better. Also, now that spring summer is coming, I think the light one will be a little bit better for me. I don't know how to describe the texture of it. It's very, very, very thick. But when you apply it on your skin, it absorbs very quick too. It's very bizarre texture. It feels nice and it didn't break me out, but I feel like in the morning when I wake up, I feel not dry, but not as moisturized as I felt with the lotion, which is thinner. It's fine, like I don't think you'd hate it, but it's more expensive than the other one. I like the other one better. So that's kind of a lot of the addition things and like the reboots I'm doing. So I kind of wanted to share this video with you guys just to kind of give you an insight into my skincare and what my thought process is when I go into it. So if you have any questions about these products or whatever, anything, leave them in a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.